Hey gang, I hope you're well. It's good to be here. Nice to see you again. I'm going to be using the Musgo Real shaving cream this week. The spiced citrus that I was showing you on Sunday at the last Sunday sit down. And I had a couple of comments about this that you might have read. One gentleman asked me to try the soap because I don't like spiciness in a soap, but Roberto said that the spiciness is not as bad as I imagined, and another gentleman said throw that soap away. Basically he couldn't get a lather on it and he left a full tube in a hotel bathroom. So I'm going to give it a go today. Now I'm going to be using that with an old ever-ready 300 brush. You can see it's got the clear bottom, and I've painted a little bit of metallic copper on the underside there, and I've set this with a knot from Frank Shaving. It is a 2-band Badger knot, 24mm. I may have set it a little high, but we'll see how it goes. I've had that soaking already, and I'm just going to start building this lather in my bowl. I don't know if you can see there, the soap there, not got that much in there. Let's just see how we go with this soap. Now I'm going to be using the Fine Accoutrements Marvel razor tonight. I have my own now. I was very kindly loaned one, as you might know, but my friend Stephen Brown was so impressed with my recommendation of the razor, he bought one for himself. He is a pilot, so he bought one for himself at home and he bought one for when he travels. So he got two, and he kindly bought one for me as well because he knew that mine was on loan, and I'm just very grateful, and it's a fantastic razor, the Marvel razor, so I'm chuffed to bits. Now I'm just adding water to this. You can see most of the soap is in the brush now. I'm going to add some more water. Do you know what? There's no problem lathering this up. I'm telling you. Not at all. And I'm just going to keep adding water to this. Until it really explodes in the bowl. We're starting to get somewhere now. Do you know, I think that's good. Might add a little more. No problem there, is there? And there's still bits in the bowl. So let's go with that. Now I'm going to be using today a Supermax razor blade. Copper towel. Now I'm going to be using the Supermax Blue Diamond titanium coated blade. Now you might not know this, I found out today, but Supermax also do a range of aftershave splashes and an aftershave balm, and they also make a lot of cartridge razors. No, I didn't know that. So I've written to them anyway. I've written to the company asking for a little more information about their razor blades, because they do quite a wide range. Now there we are, there's my blue diamond. That's all that it says on it. I'm going to take my lovely Marvel razor and pop the blade in there. There we are, good to go now. I've already got some Progresso white on my face. Not bad. Now this is the first time that I've used this brush and this knot, so you can see it really is quite a big knot. And in fact that works quite well. I don't think I've lathered up enough this soap, so I'm just going to do a bit more on my face here. It's slightly scrubby, the knot. But as I said, it is the first time I've used it, and I know it will break in very nicely. Now that's quite a thick lather, so I'm just going to keep adding a drop of water here. There we are, I think that will do very nicely. I'm going to announce the winners of the latest giveaway. I'll do that in a little while. But first of all, I wanted to talk to you about reviewing razor blades. I've been thinking of how I can properly review a razor blade, because I really would like to do, a series. I've got another Supermax here, Supermax Platinum. I'd like to do a series where I perhaps use the same razor but different blades. I don't have to do them one after the other, but I could just use this razor every now and again with a different Supermax blade, and I could put it in a playlist on the YouTube channel page, so you'd be able to find it quite easily. But I was just thinking then about what I needed to say. I kind of wanted to avoid and I've done it myself before. I wanted to avoid reviewing the blade and using statements like, "Oh, it's a nice blade," or "it's a sharp blade." You know, everybody sort of says that about the feather blades, for example, and yet everybody knows they're sharp. So really I've just been thinking how I can better review razor blades. And how I can score them for sharpness. I know there's a gentleman on refinedshave.com has got a little rig where he is able to measure the weight put on, I don't know what he uses to cut, but you know, you can measure the sharpness of the razor blade. Now obviously that's a good resource, but there are no Supermax blades on there. So I've been thinking, well, you know, how can I measure the sharpness of a blade? How can I do that myself? You know, I guess the only way is to buy a little set of scales and set up some kind of jig, you know, where you bring the blade down, and the pressure of that is recorded by the scales or something of that nature. And also, you know, how can I sort of, I need to keep track of how many shaves, and I feel that I need to have done that before I review a razor blade. So, you know, this is what I feel. I'd love your comments. You know, I feel there's no point me coming here today with a razor blade review when I'm using the blade for the first time in this razor, and I don't know how many shaves I'm going to get out of it. So I know some of you keep detailed notes about all your shaving experiences, and I think I'm going to have to start doing that, particularly with the razor blade. So this will be the first one tonight. I'll be writing down, you know, first use with the Marvel, and keeping track of that. And also I feel like, you know, I should keep track on and score the blades, so, you know, for comfort and smoothness and things like that. So these are the things that I'm thinking of. You see how my week is just taken up with thinking about shaving. Do you know, this is not bad cream. It's lathered up a beaut. I'm having no reactions to it at all, and I do with a lot of creams. I'm just going to work that there, because, you know, this is how much, loads of cream, lather even. You I was talking so much I didn't rinse my face or wipe my face between passes. Never mind. Excuse me, I just need to wipe a great big dollop off my shirt. So there we go, there are my thoughts on reviewing razor blades. I mean, if you see a video that you like of somebody that has reviewed a blade and done it really, really very well, perhaps you'll share that with me. Nick Shaves, I bet he's done blade reviews, I bet he has. I haven't watched that gentleman for a while. I will check that out after I've had this shave. Do you know, can you hear the hair cutting here? This is just a fantastic razor. Now I'm finding this Supermax blue diamond blade to be a nice blade. It's sharp, but actually it's very smooth indeed, it's very comfortable. Because it's just sliding over the skin with no effort. Now some blades I find to be a little bit rough. The Astra Greens I find very rough. I know they're a popular blade, and I know a lot of people like them, and a lot of beginners like them, but I've never got on with them. But this Supermax blade is one of my favourites actually. It's a lovely shave. But I'd like to do it a little bit more justice than just saying it's a great shave. For people viewing my videos, for you guys, you know, I'd like to do a little more than that. So that you really sort of get some true idea of what the shave is like for me, rather than just sort of using these generic terms. Anyway, that's what I'll be working on. It may take me a little while to get there, but get there I will. Now I'd like to announce the winners of the draw that I announced on the Sunday sit down. The giveaway was a Muller R41 head, very nice condition indeed, and that was won by John Chalmers. I used pickacomment.com and just let it do its work and picked a couple of comments out. So John, you've won the head for the R41. I'll leave my email address in the description to this video so you can get in touch with me and pass on your details, and I will post that out to you. Now the winner of the Lemon Chill, and I have cleaned it up, look, is Paul Charlesworth. And I tell you what, the smell on that, it really does smell of lemon and menthol. So if you like your menthol, Paul, I think you'll love this. So again, Paul, check out my email in the description below and I will get that out to you. I'm just going to send it, normal post, first class. I'm not going to send it tracked or recorded because, that would cost more than it would do to buy a tub of soap. But I'll get those out to you as soon as I have your address. Congratulations. And I have another small giveaway just at the end of this video. Stay tuned. Now look, I'm picking up all of this out of here. Crazy stuff this is. What's the smell like? Well, it's a bit strange. It's not bad, I'm getting a sort of citrusy scent. But I can definitely pick up the sort of spiciness of it. It is, as Roberto said, it's not too bad. But it is a very nice quality cream. I'd be interested to explore some of their other flavours. But you can see I've got absolutely shed loads of lather here on the brush. Just going to pop that there. Now my friend Graham, aka Flash Borden, expressed an interest in trying the Musgo Real cream. So as Graham was kind enough to lend me 5 of his slant razors, I think it's the least I can do to send that off to him and let him have a good go with that. Now I've still got one of Graham's razors to review, the PAA Bakelite razor. But I've also been loaned by a gentleman called Darren. Thank you very much, Darren. The Merkur 39C. It arrived this morning. It's the same head as the Merkur 37C slant, but the 39 has a much longer and heavier handle. And it really is a hefty beast, so that's... Ooh, do you know, I've got something behind there, like a dry patch of skin or a little something there. Ah, it's got me again. You bugger. I'm going to have to get a little mirror and kind of go like that. I keep getting myself there and I don't know why. I forgot what I was saying too, slant razors. So yeah, there will be a couple of more slants in the series, but I thought I'd just have a break this week. And just have a general chat with you. It's quite nice to be here actually, just having a shave and having a bit of a chat. I've been watching a great film recently. I've been watching Highwaymen on Netflix with Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. And I'm really enjoying it. Kevin Costner has just had a shave with a straight razor. Do you know, I love this marble razor. I love it. There we are, what a fantastic shave. Now I know that's not high end, but it just goes to show you, doesn't it? It doesn't need to be high end for you to get a good shave. And I've had a really good shave. I used this Erasmic in the week. I've never used that before, and you know, I'm going to be using it on video, but I thought I'd give it a little go in the week. I really enjoyed that as well. Really enjoyed that. Now, excuse me, I'm just going to drain this water out. My sink has gotten a little bit full. Now that is a close shave. That was very comfortable, that blade. It's very sharp. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, the titanium coating works well. It does say on the back, for best results, important, do not wipe blades. I wonder if by wiping the blade you remove some of that coating. I don't know, I'll look into that further. Now, because this is sort of citrusy and spicy, I've not got anything that will really go with that, except for... Actually, I have. I'm going to use Lucky Tiger. Oops. Should have been paying attention there, but there we go. There's my Lucky Tiger. Put that at the back there. Very mildly citrusy. Oh, that's great actually. Now I can feel that stinging. And that is very mild, so you know, it goes to show you how close a shave I have had, and I have had a good shave. Now, this week's giveaway. I think it's going to be UK only this week. I'm sorry about that for all you chaps around the world, but there's no point me spending the postage on sending this to Russia or America, or you know, so we're going to be UK only for this week, but I've got a tub of Proraso Green. It's nothing flash, I know, but if you like it or you would like to try it, just write Proraso in the comments. Just Proraso, it makes it really easy for me, because when I use a random comment picker, I just pick a comment, and if I see Proraso, it's easy. I don't have to read through anything. Now, it's hardly been used, you know, and I've cleaned it up. It's been used once or twice, I would say. So there we go, that's the giveaway this week, and I will announce the winner on next week's shave. And that's it for this week. You take care of yourselves. Thanks for joining me, I really appreciate it, and I hope you didn't mind me just chatting on a little bit. Take care now, see you next time around. Bye bye.